Hello, welcome to my kitchen. I'm Christina. Today, just in time for St. Patrick's Day, I'm making Guinness, corned beef and cabbage in my Dutch oven. I have everything all prepped and ready to go, so I'll get started. So it's time to assemble my corned beef, and the first thing I did was placed it in my Dutch oven. I removed the spice packet from my packaging and sprinkled it over the top. Start with placing 1 cup of beef broth. Now I am going to carefully pour in 12 ounces of Guinness Stout beer. So now I'm going to cover the pot, and I'm going to cook the corned beef for 1 hour at 325, then lower the oven temperature to 300 and cook for 1.5 hours before adding the vegetables. All right, so it's time to take a peek at my corned beef, and it's been about 1.5 hours, and next I'm going to put in the vegetables. So along with the cabbage, I also am adding red skin potatoes, carrots, and onion. And I have everything all cut and ready to place in my pot. I cut pieces of potato that are a little bigger in half, and the ones that are smaller, I left them whole. Okay, now my carrots and my cabbage. I like to cut them in big wedges. And lastly, my onion. And I cut my onion into wedges, keeping the root intact so that my onion doesn't fall apart. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit of salt and pepper, cover it up, put it in the oven, and I will look at them in about 45 minutes. Oh boy, look at that. It is perfect. I'm going to remove my corned beef. I checked it 30 minutes ago. I cut off that little piece. You could see it floating in here. And the meat was a little too firm, so I put it in for an additional 30 minutes. However, I did remove all the vegetables. As you can see, they're gone. And I don't like the vegetables to get too mushy, too soft. So they were just perfect. They still had body to them and a little bit of bite to them, so I removed them. So next I'm going to remove the corned beef, put it on my butcher block, and let it rest before I slice it. Okay, so my corned beef has rested, and now it is time to slice it. Hi, Lola. My little dog is at my feet. She knows there's meat on the counter. Hey, now that it's all sliced, I'm going to transfer it to my platter. I like my vegetables to get cooked, but not get too soft. So as you can see here, when I pierce them with a knife, they have a little give, and they're done, but they're not too soft. And also you want your meat to come off easily as well, but not falling apart either. I like to strain the juice left over from the pot. And the other thing I like to do is add a little bit of that juice to my vegetables and to my meat, and then take it to the table so that if my guests want to add that, they can. Thank you for joining me today. I hope I've encouraged you to make this festive meal this year for St. Patrick's Day, or any day of the year. If you've enjoyed this recipe, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to this channel. Thank you. See you next time.